So I'm trying to upload this or record whatever for like the 15th time. At this point, whatever the fuck I get in is whatever the fuck I get in. I'm sorry for the miserable content because my first video, I had like laid everything out. I described everything really well. There was a lot of ums because I don't script anything, but it was all there. If I missed something, I'm sorry. Today's not my technological day. So you're lucky you're getting anything at all. But this is my 9-month update. So yesterday was my 9-month lock anniversary. So I really wanted to get a video in. So it was like month to month. I know that I kind of fell off for a little while in the middle of my journey. But, you know, life happened. I didn't have a phone to record with or anything like that. So, and the one that I did upload on a random phone didn't upload at all. So I just like do these videos on my phone or whatever. I don't have like a camera or a setup. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't get paid by anybody other than my employer. So, I mean, like, I go to work. I work a normal job. I don't get paid by YouTube and by advertisers is what I meant by that. Anyways, so that being said, if I tell you I like a product, it's because I bought it and I tried it and I liked it. If I tell you like this hair, when I unbox this hair, nobody paid me to do that shit. Not that they would. I mean, my videos aren't great quality. I just use a phone or whatever the fuck I can get my hands on. But I mean, you know, so it's not like I have like a great way to save my video or like cut parts of it out, or I don't edit my videos at all. This is completely unedited, completely unscripted, all that shit. Anyways, so I've had a lot of compliments on my dreadlocks lately, but it wasn't always like that. It really wasn't always like that. At the beginning of my journey, I got bashed on a lot by a lot of people. Not everybody, but most people bashed on me for my dreadlocks. You just look grungy, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I kept them clean, but people were still shitty. They were very arrogant too. Even people who should have known about dreadlock culture and just maintenance were telling me really crazy shit that just kind of blew my mind. Like, wow, I thought you were like somewhat intelligent. So like that arrogance that just came out of your mouth. Wow. But you know, to each their own. So I decided that for my 9-month lock update, I wanted to go ahead and kind of touch on what I did, how I got to where I'm at. I do have a lot of loose hair, and the reason for that is because when I was separating my dreadlocks, I thought, I don't need to, you know, have a friend help me. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's no phone a friend in life. Okay, that's fine. Section your own. Double check them shits. Triple check them shits. Triple check your sections. Why? Because it is so irritating to have your hair just pulling for months. They're finally starting to work out into their right sections, and that's why I have all this loose hair. I'm not mentioning. If you are going to section at all, section properly. If you're going to go completely free form neglect, don't section at all. Okay, let's repeat this for those in the back row. If you are going to section at all, double/triple/ call a friend, check that shit. If you are going completely a la natural, free form neglect, them babies can do whatever they want. Don't you fucking dare talk about, I'm going to do neglect freeform, but like, I'm going to kind of section them out a little bit. No, it doesn't work that way. Not comfortably. I mean, it works. Obviously, it works, but it's uncomfortable. You're going to regret it at some point or another. Now, speaking of regrets, I thought that I was going to have my locks in for like a couple years, 3-4 years maybe, and then I was just going to like brush them out, whatever. I will not be brushing out in the foreseeable future unless I choose to do a better job of sectioning my locks. Here's why. I really love them. I have fallen deeply in love with my hair locked. I love it. It's so great. It's so wonderful. I love my locks. I love just the nonchalantness I can be about my hair. My hair never listened to me before anyways, so this is nice. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me how I started. I did do twist and rip mixed with back comb. I did end up blunting out the tips eventually because I didn't like the way they ended up looking with the loose tips. And then on top of that, I would use sea salt spray, and I just dissolve like 3 tablespoons of sea salt in a big old spray bottle, and then I'd spray my hair down. A lot of people on YouTube said to only spray the hair down like the day of wash day or whatever, but I sprayed my hair down like literally every day. I was washing my hair every 3 days at the time. I'd spray my hair down when I got out of my shower. I'd spray it down with my sea salt spray, and then I'd make an after shower spray, and that is water, rose absolute oil, and tea tree oil, and all from the health food store. And then I would oil my scalp. And the base oil that I used was avocado oil, and then the other oils that I used were the tea tree and rose absolute. So rose is really good for retaining moisture, whatever. So that's why I was using it. And then avocado oil. Even before, my hair really liked avocado oil, so I decided that's what I was going to oil my scalp with while I was on my journey. Now, what I would do when I first started locking, I'd take my shower, spray down, spray my after shower spray, oil my scalp, all that. The next day, I'd probably sea salt spray again and then let it dry for a little while and maybe use my after shower spray, but maybe not, just depending if my head was itchy or if my hair felt a little dry. Then day 3, I'd spray with sea salt in the morning, and then when I went to wash my hair, after my shower, I'd sea salt again. So that's a lot of sea salt in the hair, and that's really drying for the hair. So every time I'd sea salt, I'd let it dry for a little while. Then I'd spray in my after shower spray. My after shower spray had the rose oil in it, and the rose oil is going to really, really help with the moisture retention in the actual follicle of your hair. So that was good. The sea salt kind of helped dry my scalp out while the rose oil kept the moisture in my follicle. So I didn't dry out too bad or anything like that. But, that's the thing, is a lot of people say that within their first year, they don't see any growth. And that's because of the shrinkage. Well, here's the deal. When I show you guys my hair, you'll notice that I hold my hair in my hand right here. This is where my new growth starts. This, from right here, this is when I started locking. This was in my head when I started locking. This is how much it's grown out since then. The reason I know that is because, as you know, if you've seen my previous videos, my hair was bleached for years and years and years before I started my journey. See that blue? That blue is from when I first started locking. That's like at least 6-month-old blue in my hair. It won't come out because the hair is so fried and damaged. So, my damaged hair shrunk a lot. My new growth hasn't shrunk as much, but you can tell it's like matured locks. Like, if you could feel this, you'd feel that this right here from where my thumb is to my scalp is a really nice mature dreadlock. So, that being said, I see my growth. I do. I see my shrinkage, but I also see my new growth. I have not added any length yet, but I do have new growth, which everybody experiences. It's just not as visible if you don't have like that color difference to look at or that texture difference to feel for. So that being said, that's all good. I've had a lot of compliments and people asking me like, oh, what maintenance do you use? Nothing. My finger crochet where I just wrap a hair around, that literally just keeps the hair around that dreadlock. It doesn't actually do any crocheting or anything like that. So yeah, any questions, leave them down in the comments. 9-month dreadlock review or update. Let me know if you want me to review anything in particular. I am not a YouTuber. I don't get paid by anybody. When I review something, I purchase the product and I with my own money and I try it out and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. If I don't like it and I think it's trash, I'll tell you I don't like it and I think it's trash. If there's like a method to using it, I'll tell you this is the way that I found works best. Maybe you're not doing that. I don't know. So, let me know if there's anything you guys want to see tried out or anything like that. I don't use like chemicals and shit like that, but like if it comes to like a natural shampoo or something like that, I'm down to try different things out. No worries. If it comes to beading and decoration and things like that, let me know. If it's a Caucasian own and run business, I probably won't try it out. Simply because I'm not going to waste my money in businesses like that. I don't. Sorry. If I can pick a non-Caucasian own and run business, I will. And that's just personal political things, but so leave them down in the comments if you've got any. But other than that, I'm just having fun on my journey. Have a fantastic rest of your guys' journey.